Hello, wonderful people. Welcome back to this wonderful channel. We'll bring you back to back update and information as it is hot. If this is your first time of joining us on this channel, please go ahead and subscribe to our channel, like, share, comment, and also remember to on the notification button so that whenever we are posting our news, you will be the first. We will collect them. They say, my sub, don't blast Asari Dokubo for labeling Igbo slaves, assures him of never becoming hero for being errand boy to other tribes. That one, they never tell him say Nigeria no be from because you no go understand. And don't forget say many people will be say they run errand for the other tribe, will be say the fuller men. All of them self, their life, they don't even know how it is again. Somebody like Dave Umai and the rest of them. And all Jews of Kalo, we go, they cry for sinners there, they shed crocodile tears, they look and they laugh. You want make I carry you, enter with this thing, we be saying, I carry us, come here. And if this is your first time of joining us on this wonderful channel, please go ahead and subscribe to our channel. The movement for the actualization of the sovereign state of Biafra, MASOB, has blasted militant leader Asari Dokubo Wednesday for his recent comments about Igbo people being slaves and assured him that there was no guarantee that he would become their hero. No matter how much he played errand boy for the Yorubas, Fulanese, and Hausas. Speaking through a statement signed and released by MASOB leader Uche Namado, he described Dokubo as an example animal for his comments that the Igbos were conquered by the Kalabari and Ijaw people. Hear him. This unwarranted verbal attack on Ndi Igbo has awakened our spirit of lionism and bravery. In the traditional history of conquest, warfare and bravery of Ndi Igbo and Ijaw people, it is on record that Ijaw people with their allies have never achieved 7% of the conquest, dominion, and domination of what Ndi Igbo have achieved both in the pre-colonial era and in this modern era. He further stated, Asari Dokubo, in his bogus stupidity, forgot that it was Ndi Igbo that stopped the British colonial rulers from changing and deleting the native names and cultural heritage of the Ijaw people during the conquest of the British colonial adventure. Asari Dokubo has once again proved his low mentality and puff-puff nature, that Ijaw people are neighbors to Ndi Igbo and that Ndi Igbo treat them as brothers and sisters does not warrant competing with Ndi Igbo in every sphere of life. Both nationally and globally, even the Hausas, Yorubas, and Fulanese generally see the Ijaw people as an extension of Ndi Igbo from eastern Nigeria. In the statement, MASOB further reminded Asari Dokubo that no matter how much he showed loyalty and played errand boy to the Hausa, Fulani, and Yoruba ethnic groups, they will never make him a hero because the federal government had already shown hatred for the Ijaw people more than Igbo people in the past. According to the statement, the execution of Isaac Adakobero, Ken Sarawiwa, and Henry Oka was further proof of the hatred of the federal government to the Ijaw people as their overwhelming loyalty and services to the country against the Igbo people died with them. They are forgotten because evil can never be celebrated, the statement said. Asari Dokubo has also called out the pro-Biafra group Indigenous People of Biafra (IPOB) for referring to him as a freedom fighter turned bunkering militant and a political thug. He was seen in a viral video Tuesday night addressing the Igbo people as slaves who would have continued to be sold if British government did not intervene. He also said that the Igbos did not know their roots and had no respect for slave masters that bought their fathers. He was seen brandishing an AK-47 rifle in the video, saying that the Igbo people were mere attention seekers. IPOB averred that Asari Dokubo, who was clamoring for the continued detention of their leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, in DSS custody, should know that militancy for monetary gain is in the same category as criminal and terrorists. My people, now don't see as it dey happen. Dokubo don dey show say as Calabari man wey him be, say e be like say e no too get sense. Come dey fight the indigenous people of Biafra. Meanwhile, I think the IPOB, my sub members have already clarified him to remember where he is coming from, and thinking that the Fulani masters will accept him more than that of Ndi Igbo, because he has refused to fight side by side with Igbo people. Of course, Calabari people were considered to be an extension of Ndi Igbo, maybe because they are living in another place. But Dokubo is now making it people to know that he himself is somehow very Ndi Igbo na only biribi. Make I no go talking for English. No only biribi copy, you know that. So now he is making mouth, forgetting that many of his people has suffered in the hand of Nigeria. People like King Saloriwa, those men of integrity, a great man like King Saloriwa, and the rest of them who this Nigerian government swept under the carpet and nobody remembered again. They are not even written in the Hall of Fame of Nigeria. They are not there. These men are not written in the Hall of Fame of Nigeria. But go to Nigeria Hall of Fame and you will see the Igbos there. Igbos who have fought to make this country better. People like Nnamdi Azikiwe, a man who stood in the gap. And they made sure that this nation became one. Many people have forgotten that. One thing about Nigeria, because there was a time they removed history from Nigeria educational curriculum. Maybe because they don't want the children to know the history of the 1967 to 1970 and what transpired. And that have affected the nation greatly because many people do not know the origin of what is happening in this nation. And the brain behind the removal of history in the educational curriculum of Nigeria is, should I say that is a devilish brain? Because any nation without history, I don't think that nation will go far, because had it been that the children of Nigeria knew the history, how they came about, how Nigeria came about, everything that transpired, you know that some mistakes where we say people don't make before will not be repeated again. But as it stands now, many mistakes have been repeated because people are not equipped with history. Had it been the Nigerian citizens, children, are equipped with history, some mistakes will not be made again because they will remember what happened in the past and judge with it, and they will find a way to bypass whatever will be that will cause the past to represent itself again. See people like Asari Dokubo that is with his big stomach. Somebody say the man's stomach na oil few there, say the oil will be say there for Niger Delta. Say now for the man's stomach, that oil go there. Now that oil will be say if you drink and finish, say you go to talk nonsense, waiting no good. Now wow, they say Tinubu finally speaks on Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN Governor MFL suspension. Tinubu don't talk say MFL don't misuse Nigeria money. Say na the man keep Nigeria for the condition where we say Nigeria day today. Of course, you remember that around 2016-17, dollar was around between, or let me say, between 2012, 2011, 13, 14, dollar was between 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015. Yes, dollar was between 160. At a time, it grew to 180. That was the time of Goodluck Jonathan. But as it stands now, and the dollar was stable to a point at least. But not this one. You will wake up in Nigeria today, dollar is 700. You wake up tomorrow, it's 800. Then you wake up next tomorrow, they tell you it's now 700 back. Then you wake up the next tomorrow, they say it's 900. You could imagine such kind of fluctuating economy. Ebetolu will save go save his people. Meanwhile, I go to wind down the curtain here because fuel subsidy day. And if this is your first time of joining us on this wonderful channel, please go ahead and subscribe to our channel.